My name is Justine. My last name is Adair. I have some internal pain that is a result of tissue damage from radiation therapy. I had colon cancer. It just radiates all through my body when it hurts. I've had the pain since it was 2007 when I finished all the treatments, and the pain started just as soon as they finished radiation. The pain has made my life really difficult. For the first few years, I had so much trouble handling it that I went into a really deep depression with it, and that was hard to come out of. And pain and depression goes hand in hand, and the pain is worse when you're depressed. Our nurse at the pain management clinic has chronic pain of her own, and she had been to massage therapy and she knew how much it helped. She was the one that got us connected with IBMC, and they agreed to do it for us, and that's how it got started. I was one of the original participants, and I think it's been 3 or 4 years. Well, it started slow, and I was in very, very bad shape physically and emotionally. Our nurse asked us if we could commit to it for 5 weeks in a row. We do 5-week sessions, and I was in such bad shape I didn't even know if I would be able to make it for 5 weeks. I wanted to, but I thought I hadn't been able to see anything through up to that point, and I thought, well, okay, I'll do my best. And at the end of that 5 weeks, I felt encouraged. I didn't necessarily feel better, but I started to feel encouraged, and I felt like maybe, I was getting ready to have some kind of a breakthrough. The first thing that happened through massage therapy was the depression is what they brought me. It took about a year, and I started feeling better emotionally. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting, physical relief and the tense muscles that you get when you're in pain all the time. I was expecting that, but I had no idea it would help me so much emotionally. My pain level was usually somewhere between a 4 and 6, and I consider 2 tolerable. Anything over 2 is too much for me to handle. I would come in at about a 4. Leaving, it was sort of a gradual thing. I just felt better. The pain itself didn't really get any better, the source of the pain, but I started to heal. My pain still exists, but it's so much easier to cope with. I can cope with the rest of my life so much better that it makes it easier to deal with the pain. I always say that we aren't doing much, and we're getting the better end of the deal, because they've just done wonders for us. I've had some very, very good massage therapists here. I've been there, from the time they start until the time their session is over, and I can see them improve, and I can see them gain confidence, and then they try things, that they've wanted to try, and then they see it work. And I think that's how we've been able to help them. They have to experience it for themselves. I think I would just tell them my story and tell them how much it's helped me, and try it, Try it more than once and see what happens. You have nothing to lose. They made me feel good about myself, and I felt like somebody was taking care of me. And when I started to feel like that, I felt like taking better care of myself, and I started eating better, and I started getting up and moving around and going for little short walks, and it was a progressive thing. My friends and family have really noticed the transformation from the time I started until now, and my healthcare team has noticed. It's hard not to notice what's happened with me. I feel so much better. It just felt good to be cared for and cared about, and that's how it felt. And I think they really do have that kind of a commitment to it.